name that shipment to?
Hi, Zabo1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox One, and this is part 2, so I would recommend you go and watch part 1 if you haven't. Then I'll leave you to do that now, and if you have, I'll catch you up from where we were. So, at the end of part 1, I was chasing a Mamba in at low weight. Me, Polo and Scooby then went after the Mamba a couple more times and chased him out of the system. He eventually high weight with a load of missiles flying after him from a couple of pirate ships. Now he then messaged me saying 3v1, you may as well put that on YouTube, which I will do because I've got no problem with 3v1ing someone. Everyone does it, but I then did something that people don't tend to do, and I offered him 1v1, and we went all Three Musketeers styly, and we lined up and let him have a 1v1, one after the other. And as more Dark Orders came on for the evening and joined the party, it ended up being a rather long queue. So it was literally form an orderly queue behind the gun sights. Now, Otter's not a PvPer per se. I don't know his experience in PvP. Also, that Mamba was not fully engineered. I believe it was partially engineered. So I did the noble thing and I stepped down into a Cobra Mark III to take it on. I thought it was a more fair match and would give a better fight than if I turned up in my Mamba and just smashed him. So I thought it'd be nice. I love flying my Cobra Mark III. As many of you know, it's my absolute favourite ship. And it was really lovely to get in it just after flying the Vet. And I was quite cheeky with the way I played this one because I didn't want to discourage him straight away. So what I did was I saved off going silent running until midpoint of the fight. When I thought that I could go silent running and stay silent running until I'd won was the point at which I went silent running. So about halfway through this fight, my play style and fight style completely changed, and that completely threw him off. And afterwards he said, I got you down to 41% and then I just couldn't do anything. And that's why. It's because, at 41% I went flick. I also, while I was chatting, because the guys were in party chat the whole time, chuntering away, I did make a big mistake. I did allow a ram to happen, which these days, with the way the mechanics work, in the old days you used to ram the crap out of people in these Cobras, but now you can ram the crap out of them when their shields are low or they have no shields. But those early rams can really, really hurt your hull. And that's what did a lot of damage to me. I also spaffed my missiles early, but I'm mainly using them for the drag missile effect because he's got drag frags and I'm just balancing that out by hitting him with drag missiles. But I always had in mind that I was going to go silent running, and I also had in mind that I was going to simp some more missiles, but I didn't really end up needing to. But this day was ridiculous. Like I said, I was due to go offline at 8 o'clock. I was going to go watch a live stream done by my good friend and YouTuber Oddball1976. I will give that young whippersnapper a shout out. And I was going to go watch his Chat and Chill Sunday session for a bit, for at least an hour, and then I'm going to watch the rest today. I'm now going to watch the whole live stream today. But I was going to do that, and I ended up embroiled in PvP for a long, long time. After this fight, me and Scooby recommenced our fight. Otto went on to have fights against Scooby, Polo, and Pirate Orc. There was a bit of a miscommunication, but he fought Scooby in a Phantom, and Scooby won. There was a miscommunication, and I said that Polo would be flying a Viper Mark IV to make things even, like I'd done with flying the Cobra Mark III. And Otto had sent me a message saying that he felt that his Corvette would be the only ship that was competitive. So Polo ended up being Viper versus Corvette, and Otto did an amazing bit of sportsmanship and let Polo go away on 1% hull and stop shooting. So that was a really nice moment. The whole fight was a bit silly, but Polo had a good time winging it around trying to take on a massive great Corvette and a Viper. And then Pirate Orc had a Corvette versus Corvette, and Pirate Orc won that one. And I believe that was the end of the fighting. I got a little sidetracked because me and Scooby had a fight which lasted 24 minutes, which I lost because I ran out of ammo and I couldn't synth anymore. I hadn't even considered that my Corvette would run out of ammo. And then that didn't end the day there. No, me Scooby and Al then went over to Seoul and did some piracy over there and ended up getting into a fight with a couple of Condas and chasing them out. I finally got around to using my fixed beams on my FDL for the first time, which I'm quite happy. They were up against. I was up against a Conda, because let's face it, I don't think I'm skillful enough to hit mediums consistently with fixed beams. But that Conda, oh yeah, those fixed beams melted those shields. It was great. And yeah, and then I was chatting away, and at 2 in the morning I went off to bed. And that was that. That was an epic day done. I'm probably going to bring you some outtakes or bits I haven't included in these videos in future videos. It was such a busy day. Anyway, that's all. Thank you very much for watching. I love this game.
Heat sink deployed.
Use the
Warning, taking heat damage.
use the
Warning, taking heat damage. Under attack.
that was cringy.
Yes, boy.